Hello everyone, good afternoon. It's 3 in the afternoon East Coast time. This is what we call the Power Hour and it's June 8, 2023. I'm here to do a market recap. So for today, I traded a couple of stocks. I traded AMD, CBNA, TLT, and Tesla. There's a lot of consolidations that happened today. That's why I'm just ending my day with a small gain and I'll call it a day just because it's 9 in the morning here in Hawaii and just wanted to have my breakfast as well. So to begin with, let's look at what the SPY did today. So for the SPY, for the daily, you can pretty much tell if it's going to be a day that is a lot of consolidation. If you look at the SPY's daily candlestick is it opened at 426 all the way to 429. This is what we call an inside bar because it opened right here, which is inside yesterday's previous or yesterday's closing price, yesterday's low as well, excluding the wick. So if this one had opened in between yesterday's candlestick, then that's what we call an inside bar. And for the inside bar, expect that the low of the previous day as well as the high of the previous day can act as a strong resistance or support. So with that in mind, what I did was a bunch of scalping trade. Scalping, so quick in and out move to the downside as well as to the upside. I only traded one long position in AMD and the rest is short. So let's look at what I did with AMD. So AMD at the open, it had went all the way up to 121.05. Let me just get my pen. So all the way up to 120.98 right here. It's actually the current price at the moment. And then when I saw that it is respecting R3, and then at this level, this is the first top, second top right here. I was expecting it to, this is the double top that we call, so first top, second top, and I was expecting a rejection just because we do have the moving average there as well. So I shorted it here, added to my position, and I got stop out. So after I step out right there, this big candlestick, we are now heading above the moving average. So I shorted it again, and I got stop out right here. So first trade with AMD was a red trade just because I had a bit of anticipation right here. So short at the double top, added to my position, and got stop out below, expecting this one to move below the moving average. Short, added to my position, and I got stop out again. Now with this move, we have now formed this inverted hammer, and this is the top right now, or for the day, 122.35. So I shorted it here at the body of this candlestick, added to my position, keep adding to my position, and I was able to ride the move all the way to this area. Thesis is still valid, so I entered short again and keep covering. We got a pop, short it again, and keep covering. So with that, I was able to dig myself out of the hole, but it was still red on the short side with AMD at 890. What I saw as well was we are now having this good breakdown. So it broke all the way to VWAP and then tested R3. So the R3 is the Camarilla pivot point. When I saw that, I entered long here, added to my position, keep building my position. I was not that patient to wait for this move, but I was all out at this level just because I wanted to finish my day. And with lots of consolidation at that time, SPY is also consolidating. So I just wanted to finish my position. So with that, the last trade that I did was at 2 in the afternoon. At this time, since we are on the power hour, this is actually the perfect time to trade. And let's see what SPY is doing now. So SPY is forming a double top. If this one forms right here, an inverted hammer, and breaking previous candlestick, then to the low, then that would be a good sign to do a reversal or to short a SPY. But right now it's still consolidation or consolidating, so it will take some time for that to consolidate. Next one is CBNA. CBNA, I just short this one, but it's not moving. I've been using the 15 minutes just because when I opened my trading station, it was past 11. So at that time, I needed to give those candlestick and silence the noise by using a higher time frame. So I shorted it here, bunch of consolidation. So as soon as it just went below and just almost like a break even, I just went all out, consolidating again. I entered short again and then added to my position, it just touched that 9 EMA, but I just went all out. And sure enough, after I went all out, it just popped. TLT is the one that had been a mover. So what I saw here was 109, 100.91, keep going up. We are heading to R4. We have this inverted hammer, textbook setup. I entered short, added to my position, not moving as much, so I just went all out. But this one looks like just a fake out because it just had that bull slug pattern, another bull slug pattern, and then it just keeps running. But I just went all out with that. So small gain at TLT. Now the big mover for me today is Tesla. What happened with Tesla was at the daily, if you look at how strong Tesla is for previous consecutive days, so Tesla had been so strong, it opened at 224 all the way up to R6, that Camarilla pivot point. So what I did was this one looks like we're topping out. So with the high of that 233, I started to short Tesla, shorted it here, tight stop loss just because it is a high price stock. I got stop out. Now the thesis is still valid, so I entered short again, added to my position, building my position now, was able to go all the way to R5, and then at that point, I cover. Now it went past through R6 again, so what I did was I shorted it here and covered my position. Thesis still valid, so I shorted it again and added to my position and was all out right here. So with that, Tesla was the big gainer for today. It was a 1400 for Tesla, but the AMD is the one that was did not do good at the open at AMD because there were a bunch of false breakdown where in fact it was initially forming a double top. It did not break down as I was expecting it to do, and it just kept ripping higher. But was able to catch a small long here. If I was patient enough, then I could have ridden this one all the way to 121. But we'll call it a day, and hopefully the next time, next day, consolidation is not a factor because right now with the SPY consolidating, there would be it would be hard to do a trend trade. So with that, just a gain of 1100. So very small gain for today. So just for a couple of hours of trading, but we'll do this again next time. And yeah, look for stocks that are moving, not a lot of movers today. Let's see if there is a good trade to take at this power hour. So TLT is still strong. CDNA is very strong. It's now up by 67.2%. TLT is up by 1.2, so almost flat. AMD is just consolidating right there, almost about to hit that level at 121.5. And Tesla is just strong, and you can see that pretty much in the daily. So with that, just ending the day, small green trade, but I'll take it. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a green trading day, and I hope you guys have a more profitable day than me. But for me, that 1100 for the day trading in the island, I'll take that any time of the day. But that's pretty much it. So if you guys have questions, please feel free to email me. My email is at mary@ecourseunlock.com, and would love to help you guys and have you plugged in day trading.